guys, Uber Jack here with another video for you today. And who noticed that new intro? Hope you like it. It's been a long time coming. I've been meaning to put an intro onto the videos for quite a while now, as well as the thumbnails that you might be noticing. So I'm trying to ramp things up a bit. The more subscribers we're getting on the channel, make things look a little bit better and a little bit more professional, as much as I possibly can anyway. But this video today is basically one of my top bits of advice for anyone that's new to the game, whether it's Uber that you're driving with, or Ola, or one of the new apps in London, or anyone really, even just local private hire companies. Whatever the case may be, if you've just got your badge, and I know a lot of people I've been speaking to on the channel, friends of mine, that have recently passed their test, and I think this could be one of the best apps that you could download, guys. So if you don't know already, this is Waze. You can get this for free on the App Store. It's very much similar to Google Maps in the fact that obviously it's a navigation app for your phone. It can be linked with your Uber account, and also I know Ola you can link it to, but you could just use it anyway just for navigating around if you're not able to link it to your account for some reason. But the reason why I like this in particular is because it helps keep new drivers compliant. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, the thing about being a private hire driver is that you could at any time pretty much lose your license for traffic offences, whether that is, building them up over time, 3 points here, 3 points there, or maybe something more serious than that. So, and it's very easy to do. You're concentrating on so many different things, especially when you're new to having strangers in your car, and you're making sure you're going to the right pickup point, and you're picking up from there, and you're dropping off to the correct spot, and you're trying to have a conversation at the same time and be polite and all these other things. It can be difficult to notice where certain things are, such as speed cameras, or things like no right turns. Now, the thing about the no right turns, or other traffic offences that won't get you 3 points, they might not get you 3 points, but they will get you a lot of penalties through the post. Now, they're not so bad because you won't lose your license for getting a load of those, but they are going to eat into your profits. It's almost inevitable as a new driver that you're going to be getting these fines coming through, because you're doing way more driving than you used to, and you'll just be surprised at how many sort of turns that you think you can do, that there's cameras there, and you can't do. So this really helps for that, but mainly for things like the speed cameras. So if you have a look here, this is where it shows you the speed cameras and what they look like, and then when you're on a route, it'll show you them obviously, and give you a notification or a warning that you're coming near to them. So here's two cameras there. That's what they look like. You may have seen this little police officer by here. So this is where somebody has set up a mobile police camera, and that I do know that one does go there, so that is probably actually accurate, and it was put up 36 minutes ago by another person using Waze. Now, the reason why that's good is because you might know where all the speed cameras are in your area, the ones that I showed you back here, but you won't know where these guys are. These guys could be anywhere. They could be in regular places, but it's always good to know. And the way that the whole Waze system works, as I just touched on there, is that other drivers that are using Waze flag these things up. You can do it yourself through the app as well. You can add things like mobile speed camera. You can add things like broken down car. You can add things like any kind of like obstructions in the road, things like that. And that then helps Waze possibly divert you or other drivers different routes if there's obstructions, build-ups of traffic. You know, it helps you, you know, keep compliant in these areas as well. Even things like here, building, roadwork, sorry, these are everywhere at the moment, but that could help you decide your route a bit better to sort of get to where you need to go. I use Google Maps myself, but I used this a hell of a lot when I first started, just because of all the reasons that I mentioned there. Not only that, but there's a really, really good feature on here, which is probably the best thing for us. And if you can see at the bottom there, it says taxi in blue. If I just click that, I've got it set to taxi. You can change it to anything you want. Now, what this does is this allows you, it allows the navigation to throw you down bus lanes or bus and taxi routes only. There's a few in Cardiff that if you're not a taxi or a bus, if you go into the lanes, you're going to get fined. Or if you go down one of the routes, there's one near Central Station. As you come out of Central Station, go left underneath the bridge and come up by the Great Western. That for us is taxi and bus only. Google Maps won't send you that way because it doesn't know you're a taxi. Waze will, because you're telling it that you're a taxi. So this is particularly good for us, and you know, it just means that you're going to get the most accurate and quickest route to get your customer either picked up or dropped off, and that means, you know, you're going to be making your money a lot quicker. So, you know, there's loads of other features on here, guys. Just have a play around. You know, you want to keep it on taxi, but like you can change your fuel type so that then it'll look out for, you know, certain things for you, certain fuel stations for you. You've got unleaded, diesel, super unleaded, whatever your preference is. You might have a particular car that needs super unleaded. Yeah, there's so many different options on here, guys, and it is great for new starters. So give that a download. It's completely free. It can take a little bit of getting used to, but just have a play around with it, and trust me, guys, this will save you. It could save you your license one day. You never know. You don't want to be racking up points, putting pressure on yourself early on. If you can imagine a scenario where you go out, get 3 points within the first month, then another 3 points, you know, you're really starting to think, God, you won't enjoy driving after that then, because a lot of the time you're going to be looking out for so many different things and cameras and paranoid, and you know, it just won't be a good way to a good experience for you to start your venture as a private hire driver. So I would 100% recommend this, and get it downloaded, guys. So thank you for watching, guys. Keep tuned to the channel, subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.